Alright, sup mates, this next one is REM's It's the End of the World, requested again by Sarah, of course, because it's a good song, right? You know, this song, I listened to this all the time when I was a kid, right? I mean, come on, who didn't? I love this song. I never had any idea what the hell they were saying. I could only catch, like, the last two words, obviously the slow parts, right? The Leonard Bernstein. I still don't know who that is. I'm gonna Google that later. I'm probably gonna forget. Anyway, so I figured, I'm gonna look up a lyric sheet and I'm gonna sing along with it. That's gonna make sense to me, right? Like word structure. No. It's just random words. But it's good music, and I love REM. I know Great Big Sea did a cover of it. I know it wasn't amazing. I usually love Great Big Sea, but It's the End of the World wasn't amazing. It was good, but anyway, didn't do it justice. I digress. Let us begin. That's great, it starts with an earthquake, birds and snakes, an airplane. Lenny Bruce is not afraid. I have a hurricane, listen to yourself churn, world sets its own needs, dummy serves your own needs, feet off an ox, feet grunt, no strength, built ladder says a clatter and fear, flight down height, weather in a fire, representing 7 gates, government for hire and a combat site. Left or west incoming and the hurry down your neck. Team by team reporters baffled, couples, fine, then, overflow, population, common food, body will do, serve yourself, world serves its own needs, listen to your heart bleed, dumber with the raptor, right, sound, fight, right, like, feeling, pretty sight, it's the end of the world as we know it, it's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. 6 o'clock, TV hour, don't get caught in foreign tower, slash and burn, return, listen to yourself churn, locking in, uniforming, book burning, bloodletting, every mode investigate, incinerate, that in a candle mode votive, step down, watch your heel crush, what it means, no fear, cavalier, watch it, you see it clear, thin man, tournament, all lies, offer me solutions, offer me alternatives, and I decline, it's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. And I feel fine. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. The other night I dreamed of knives, continental drifts drive, mountains sitting in a line, Leonard Bernstein, Leonid Bernstein, Lenny Bruce and Lester Bangs, having party, cheesecake, jelly bean, boom, you symbiotic, patriotic, slam book neck, right? Right. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. The end of the world as we know it, it's the end. Alright, just as a little bonus educational thing, I'm gonna look up who the hell Leonard Bernstein is. I spelled that right. An American composer... American. He was an American composer, lecturer, and pianist. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say random guy. Doesn't seem to be... Okay, I'm sure that there's a huge story behind this song that I'm just like way over my head, but to me it just sounds like random detached thoughts. Anyway, okay, bye!